Okay, I'll be down. I'll come get it in just a minute. Bye. Let's see. How do I... Can you only VIP people if you are partnered? Does anybody know? I don't see an option to VIP. Well, first I'm going to do this. Aha. There. Now y'all have my emotes. Haha! Here, so I think for if we do future stuff, let me go ahead and bump y'all. Let me go ahead and bump y'all to be a mod. That way, if we do something again in the future, collab in the future, I'll be able to see y'all easier, and y'all will be able to kind of handle the chat a bit better. At some point, I'll have to figure out a VIP system, but hopefully that'll work, because I realized it was a little chaotic today. Hopefully we'll get to do something in the future. Oh yeah, dude, the music's amazing.
What do you know? This came true.
Nice!
Anything
3
to cut
more.
Theseus
Oh my
down
gosh.
to size.
Okay, so I guess we'll save up for Fated Persuasion. I don't think I liked Olympian's Favor as much. I think I prefer Dark Foresight. I do like Family Favorite. Alright, so that went well. A gun. I'm not gonna do a gun run because we don't need gun. But we're gonna run the aspect of Zagreus. Though I should probably upgrade something. We could upgrade. Oh, let's upgrade Lucifer. I do like Lucifer quite a bit. What do I have left to do? So all we have left is we have to eventually max these out, but we're kind of getting there. We have to play with either... Do y'all want to do summon Meg or summon Sisyphus? Sisyphus? Oh, let's do Sisyphus, because he drops, like, goodies. But we need to run... the only item I have left that isn't maxed is the Well of Charon and the Sigil of the Dead. So let's run the Sigil of the Dead this run. And however many runs it takes us to max it out. How much ambrosia do I have? 4? I don't think I need that much, to be honest. We still need 1 for Meg. Yeah, we still have so many more of these stupid things to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need at least 4 for them. I need at least 3 for Achilles. I need 1 more for Sisyphus. Some for Patroclus. Okay, so I think we can afford, like, to do 1.
Here you go, Shady.
For Shady. More. Oh, you butt. Alright, Lizard, have a good night, my dude. Thanks so much for being here. Okay, we're gonna run basic sword. I'm gonna go grab my food from downstairs real quick, but I'm gonna eat with you guys and kind of keep hanging out, because we're having a good time. So, y'all just sit tight for a minute. I'm gonna head back in here so y'all can hear Orpheus play. That way y'all have some music. There you go. I'll be right back. Y'all just hang out and indulge in some music for a minute.
We're holding court. And next, I'm waiting. And you did what? Certainly not denied. Next, you. State your purpose. Go on. again. And next. Go ahead. So what? Claim denied. Well, next. Out with it. What else? I've heard enough. Denied. Come forth. I'm waiting. Denied. Out. Next. Well. Denied and out with you. Next already. Quickly. Is that all? Not a chance. Denied. Come forth. What? Claim granted.
All right.
Keep moving. Next.
I am back.
I'm listening.
How are y'all doing? Everybody okay? Hanging in there?
Get to the point.
I've got some homemade cheeseburgers.
Absurd. Denied. Hold.
They call the rising sun. Why is that goddamn door open? How are y'all doing? We're just gonna chill out and eat for a minute. Anybody got anything interesting going on? Ooh, gosh, y'all talking about nasty stuff. What are y'all doing? Why are y'all talking about grim stuff? Good grief. Kiro said she'll cook us risotto. Ooh. I'm down to eat what Kiro cooks. Unfortunately, Kira, aren't you European? You're on like the wrong side of the globe from me. Trying to educate living legend about true facts. Ooh. Watch out, she's coming for you.
All right, where were we? Who is What's next? What? Truly. Most certainly.
You've been doing
denied.
boxing workouts? That sounds awesome, Chips Ahoy. Boxing looks hard, dude.
Next.
Like, just holding your arms up for that long, much less using them constantly.
State your case.
Like, oh my gosh.
Indeed.
Anxiety and awkwardness are my only kryptonite.
Categorically.
That's a that's a pretty broad kryptonite, dude. That's kind of like saying the only thing that can hurt me are knives.
Make your claim. Continue. Absolutely denied. Next. What brings you here? Denied. Well, next. State your claim. Oh,
I'm eating a cheeseburger. You notice every shade is denied against but one? Well, I mean, Hades is a pretty harsh guy. And I imagine most of the shades have really stupid requests.
what is it? I see. Most certainly denied.
He's so harsh.
Come forth.
Let's change the music. Let's try the unseen ones. I bought this one. It was really expensive.
Okay, I like that one.
I'm attempting to work here.
This is the music from the third phase of Hades. So if you do the bonus phase for the final boss, this is the music that plays. I will say, I feel like the culinary arts, the culinary realm, really needs to go through a reform, at least here in the States. It is messed up, dude. Like, it's just a dumpster fire.
Shades form up.
as far as I'm concerned. Like, there's a lot of concerning elements to that career.
And next, state your purpose. Truly.
Well, there's a lot of arts, true, that are pretty difficult, but the thing about cooking or culinary arts, they have a very unique form of abuse. Where like the mental, physical, and emotional fatigue and damage they suffer is just way beyond even the other, like, you know, I was a musician for years. You know, I did professional music, and it was so stressful. Like, I got my anxiety disorder because of my career. But, like, even then, for the most part, it was very, very supportive, you know, and they definitely pushed me too hard, or I pushed myself too hard, but I wasn't being, like, literally hit and yelled at and had shit thrown at me and being, like, cussed out or people screaming in my face. Like, that never happened. Or, I mean, maybe it happened a few times, but it was super rare and just, like, a big no-no. Do I still play instruments? Not in a long time. I still feel confident I could pick up my clarinet and, like, get back into it, just like riding a bike. Piano I was never good at. Saxophone I was okay at. I could probably do sax again. You know, I had a slight, didn't really know string instruments very well. I, like, messed around a little bit on cello, but I never got anywhere crazy with it. I can play flute reasonably well. Breathing instruments. I mean, I still can. My fingers remember playing a clarinet so easily. It's like crazy. Like, I'll have dreams about playing clarinet still. I got okay at French horn. I was able to play French horn for a bit. Well, you know, there was a similar situation when I played professional music. When I was in the Amarillo Symphony, I got paid $900 a performance, or was it like $900 or $800 a performance? And I performed twice every 2 weeks, right? So it was a lot of money. But if you made one fuck up, either during a rehearsal or during a performance, you're sacked. Like, there's no job security, there's no like no severance package or anything. But if you screwed up, you're gone, and they'll just fill you in with somebody else. So, like, it was terrifying. But the thing about a restaurant, though, and like the culinary arts, is they don't really have the advantage of, like, you know, if someone screws up in a performance, like a orchestra or something, okay, you have a bad performance, your reputation is probably shot, and you'll probably never work super professionally in that town again. But you're not going to kill anybody, you know? You're not going to literally put somebody in the hospital and quite potentially end someone's life. If you're a chef and you fuck up, you can easily kill somebody by, like, you know, having the wrong ingredients or not preparing something properly. So like you have like undercooked chicken or something. Like, mistakes that are really easy to make you could just kill somebody. So, like, you know, in the culinary world, you can't afford, like, in the music world, yeah, mistakes sometimes happen. And like, it's kind of like, oh, okay, and you move on with your life. But like, if you're a chef, I mean, that's just not gonna fly, dude. That's like being a surgeon almost, or like a doctor. Like, you can't afford to screw up, because if you screw up, you could hurt somebody. Which honestly kind of stresses me out a bit sometimes. And it's why, like, I don't like the idea of eating at super busy or like super famous restaurants, because, you know, those guys are like so stressed out because it's just, it never ends. Like, I hate eating at restaurants in like a rush hour or something. I want to go when I know like the chef has time to like tend to my meal personally and do a good job. I don't want to go when they're like trying to get, like, they're just flailing trying to get crap out the door and stuff. Not that they'll do a bad job, they'll probably do a great job, but I don't know, it just bothers me. But the funny thing about chefs in my mind is that despite the fact, you know, their job is just as difficult as many of the other arts and stuff like that, it's not really an art career, it's because there's so many people in it. Like, you need chefs. You need a chef at every single restaurant. Which, like, and you can't just have one, you gotta have a bunch. Like, there are so many people employed in the culinary industry, and they're literally just treated like slaves. Literally. Like, I don't mean that in like a cutesy way. Like, yeah, and that's they're not even just at restaurants, they're like everywhere. And they're a fundamental part of society. But because they're so fundamental, like, they get really underpaid because people just take them for granted. Just like nurses, dude. Except for, I will say, I think one of the unique things... Oh, yeah, we can move on to a better topic. I'll just say, if you're out there and you're a chef, bless you, sir or madam, bless you. Thanks for keeping my fat ass fat. I hope one day we can make things better. You're doing Sotek's work. You're doing Sotek's work. And if it's something you're passionate about, don't let somebody scare you away from it, you know? Like, you need to be aware of the challenges you'll face. That was the ketchup bottle, not me, I promise. But, you know, if you're passionate about it, go do it, man. Just have a backup plan, you know? That was the thing my music professors always told me. They're like, if you're gonna go into the arts, have a backup plan. Just, you know, make sure that if it doesn't work out, there's something else you can go do. But let's talk about something else. Has anybody been up to any hobby stuff lately? That's good to hear, Cold. Are you working on your universe? Or are you working on a story? What kind of hobby? Any kind. You're eating? I am also indulging in the eating hobby. By the way, if anyone in chat is kind of looking for like a cool universe to do like a homebrew D&D thing in, you should check out Cold's stuff. Cold has a very, very cool and interesting universe. I've played 2 campaigns in it and I had a great time. Granted, we use the Warhammer Fantasy roleplay system, but I'm sure you could use D&D and it'd be fine. You've been writing characters again? For what? Working on my D&D world for a fresh start after you you team killed your party. Oh no! How'd they die? Give us the gory details. Water hags being ugly? What are water hags? Like how do they function? Like, are you saying they're literally so ugly, like the party like clawed their eyes out and died? Or do you mean like battle-wise they're ugly? Holy crap! Dude, I gotta say, as much as I give Warhammer a lot of like, not grief, but like, oh man, this system is like super punishing. Warhammer does not have nearly as many rules as D&D does that just causes instant death. Like, it is... I'm almost done with my... Oh, goodness, excuse me. I should say I think I'm almost done with my first D&D campaign. And the amount of times I've almost been just obliterated, like, immediately by a creature that just has some bizarrely bullshit rule shocks me. Like, Warhammer, at least the 4th edition RPG, there's really nothing that'll instantly kill you. Now, if something like crits and crits and crits, yeah, like, because you can, like, crit into a crit multiple times. If something gets, like, a god tier roll, yeah, that'll kill you. But even then, you have what are called fate points, which allows you to, like, be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna spend a fate point so I somehow survive this encounter, yada yada. But, D&D's got, like, none of that. Unless the DM, I guess, explicitly puts it in or something. Like, I'm playing through a Tomb of Annihilation campaign, and my character is like a defense, like, is like a tanky, just wall. Like, he doesn't, he can do some okay damage if he gets lucky, but for the most part, he's just, like, really, really tanky. And, like, the amount of times where I